What's up, guys? We're gonna go over one of my favorite passing sequences, and I'm also gonna talk about how I like to approach guard passing in general. So Tom, let me get you down. So we're gonna be an open guard. I'm gonna be passing from standing. So this is gonna be a standing pass sequence, okay? And more specifically, it's gonna be a float pass. So what I'm gonna do here is, before I even initiate my guard pass by stepping my legs in, I like to get some kind of control over Tom's legs, okay? So I don't like to grab the ankles like that, right? I'm not gonna push down on top of the knees, right? If I was in the gi, you know, we could grab the sleeves here, but I don't have that available to me. But I want Tom's guard to be compressed, and I wanna make it difficult for him to come out and scoop me and get what he wants here, okay? So I'm gonna go about the middle of the shins to maybe like 2/3 of the way up, and I'm gonna press in just like this. Why? Well, here I can be in a staggered stance, so I'm really only giving him one leg as a target here. And if he reaches out to try to grab my leg or try to hook it, right, I can easily redirect, okay, with my hands. You see I steered him a little bit, I redirected his legs, and then I pummel to the outside, which is what we're gonna do next. So when I approach a lot of my guard passes, I like to use these kinds of grips. So I press in, right, whatever he tries to do, right, it's very easy for me to redirect, you know, yeah, get to whatever position I want, which is usually I want to go to that outside shin position, okay? So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to pass from this position. So our body should be making an L shape. So I'm kind of perpendicular to him, you know, we're making this L shape just like that. So I'm going to, the first thing I'm going to do is my knee cut. And the reason I initiate my knee cut from the outside is I don't want him to be able to hook my leg, okay? If I pass from the inside here on my knee cut, even if I try super, super hard to keep my heel tight to my butt, there's a chance he might be able to elevate me and just get this reverse de la Riva hook here. And this is super annoying, guys, okay? This is going to make my life much harder. Versus if I already started with this foot weaved out here, that's no longer a problem. I'm not worried about him elevating me. I'm not worried about him going to leg locks. I'm not worried about him recovering guard that way, okay? So I'm gonna start the pass that way. Here, boom. I push this down, and I'm already over the top of the leg here. Now I wanna prevent the knee shield if possible, so I'm gonna get nice and low here. I'm gonna use my shoulder, right? I'm gonna get my shoulder underneath his leg, push it out of the way. Now I get this far side underhook, and I finish my pass here, probably end up in Keisakatami, just like that. Okay, now, how realistic is it that I'll be able to hit a clean knee cut like that on someone who's good? Not very. Most people are gonna either bring their knee into defend or they're gonna start framing some other way, and I'm gonna have to address it. So, we're here. Boom. I drop down, he's probably gonna knee shield or do something like this. Now, this isn't a really good knee shield for him because he doesn't have this foot hooked, right? If he was hooking this foot, this would be a much better knee shield for him. He'd be much more easily able to recover. Nevertheless, it's going to be hard for me to finish a clean knee cut like this. So when people knee shield like this, it's going to be hard for me to go underneath most of the time. So what I'm going to do is my backstep pass, right? So I'm going to bring this arm, this far side arm, across his body, and I'm going to turn hard and land on this hip, on my top hip. So I bring this across, land on the hip right here. Now I typically like to go to north-south from here. This is the easiest position for me to transition to. So I'm going to take this arm, I'm going to block his legs. Just like that. I don't like going under the back, okay? This doesn't give me as much control over the direction of his legs and the mobility of his legs. So I like to come here, and I'm just gonna switch my legs while staying heavy on him, and I come here to north-south, okay? So let's do that again. We'll do it a little bit faster this time. So we're here, right? I'm pressuring in, shin on shin. He knee shields, back step, block the hip, just like that. So this is a quick move. When we do this live, this is a quick move. I'm bringing that top set arm across, dropping to the hip, blocking the leg, circling, right? Full speed, this is what it would look like. Right? It's quick. As soon as he brings that knee shield in and I realize I'm not getting that knee cut, that's what I'm going for next. Now, the last part to this sequence, let's say I can't push that leg down. So I come here to this outside position, right? And I can't push this leg down. He's keeping it nice and high, right? So I can't push it down. I'm gonna go for my Marcelo pass here. Okay, so Marcelo Garcia, he did this pass excellently. Basically, you just put this hand on the far side hip here to press him down, make it harder for him to turn to his side and get his hips in. And you flare this elbow out a little bit here to make it harder for him to swim this leg in. Okay, so push down here, flare. Now this hand is gonna go on the top of the knee. And I'm just gonna simply shove this out of the way, right? Swivel that foot out a little bit, and I'm gonna land on his belly just like that, all right? So, again, I don't wanna be on the inside here because first, if I wanna stop him from trapping my leg, I need to go big swing here. And even still, there's a chance he might be able to trap it, right? When I go outside chin position, there's no chance, right? Look, his foot's all the way over here. No way he's gonna be able to trap it, right? So I'm here, block the hip, push, knee on belly. I immediately drop and cover here. I immediately, once I do that, either go to side control, or I backstep, or I get control of the head and I slide them out, okay? You don't wanna, in no-gi, you don't wanna be here. You don't wanna stay in this position, okay? Unless you have his head trapped and you're collapsing your pressure down on him. That's how you get leg locked, guys, okay? So I'll show that real quick, Tom, and this is a little bit more advanced, but I wanna illustrate why you don't wanna sit in that no-gi knee on belly with no topside grip. So come here, so go knee on belly, right? Yeah, so this is the proper position, okay? This is the proper position. Now, I want you to just pop your chest up, all the way up. Let go, let go, let go. Right, this is dangerous, right? This is a really dangerous position for him because if I want to, I can push here on his hips, I can invert, and I can go into a leg lock. So I'm gonna push, right, bring this knee in, and now I come here. Heel hook potentially, you know, if he doesn't fall back and he goes in front, you know, I might be able to lace all the way through and go to a full honey hole. Right here, I've just got cross-side ashi, but you can still finish your heel hook there, right? But go back, Tom, let's do that one more time. Yeah, so you can see how I did that, guys. So he comes up, right? He does, so yeah, this is the good position, right? So he's gonna make a mistake. He's not gonna have this. He's gonna be up just like this. So I push up, invert up, boom. And there's my lace. And if I bring it through, I can finish here. Now, Tom, this time I'll let you keep the proper position, right? This is why I immediately drop here once I get knee on belly, right? Even if I get my arms on the inside, let me get this arm on the inside. Even if I get my arms on the inside and I push up, no way, there's no way I'm going to be able to invert and get my legs in because he's crushing me with his upper body, right? And there's no way I'm gonna be able to bring those legs in and be effective with it. So in no-gi, guys, because you don't have the ability to rely on grips on the pants and the collar, make sure you compress down into that knee on belly. That's really important. Otherwise, you can get bucked off. You can get leg locked. So anyway, sorry to go off on the tangent, but that's the passing sequence. You know, knee cut pass, backstep pass if they defend with a topside leg. And then if you can't push that leg down, then you go Marcelo pass. So thanks, guys, for watching. Hope you share this video. Let people know about these techniques. Let people know about the content that we produce. You know, I want to spread it out to as many people as possible. So those of you guys who do share my videos, I really appreciate it. If there's something you want to ask about, make sure you leave a comment. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel if you're new and click the notification bell. That way you guys get notified when we have new videos out there. Thanks a lot, guys. I'll see you next time.